Good morning. I'm going to show you how to take activity 125 number 9, which is what this is, and we're going to make 125 number 11 from it. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to delete these holes. At the bottom left of the screen, you'll see all these little steps. These are all the steps that we did in the activity so far. The most recent thing, last thing we did was a hole. So if we click on this particular part down here, this step, last step, and I right click it and I choose delete, those holes go away. Now I'm going to need those three dots for the centers of the holes. So to see those, I'm going to click on this little eyeball next to sketch 5. If you don't see it, click the arrow next to sketches, and I'm going to click the eyeball for sketch 5, and I'm going to right click sketch 5, and I'm going to choose edit sketch. So now we're editing it again. Notice those points are still there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 holes. I'm going to click on a circle tool, and I'm going to go ahead and make a small hole for the first, a small hole for the second, and a small hole for the third. You'll notice I deliberately haven't set any dimensions yet. I'm going to set those in a moment. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dimension the first hole. So I'm going to hit D for dimension, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to set the size of the first hole. Now I'm going to set it to 0.2. It's not the right size, but I'm going to deliberately show you how to do that. Now notice when I type 0.2, you'll see it says D25 dimension value. That means this is the 25th dimension that I set. We're going to pay attention to that D25. You may have a different number. Whatever number you have, pay attention to that. But mine is called D25. So I'm going to hit enter to accept that. Now, the next dimension, the next hole, I'm not going to set to 0.2. I'm going to set that to that same dimension, D25. All right. And now I'm going to hit enter. Now notice it also sets it to the exact same one, but it says fx. That fx means it's a function of that other one. This is dimension 26, which is based on dimension 25. So basically, this is what we call the parametric dimension, which is the dimension that's set exactly the same as the next one, as a prior one. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to set this one also equal to D25. Again, parametric dimension is one that's based on the other ones. Now hit enter. Now they're all the same. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, the advantage to using parametric dimensions is now, oops, it's not supposed to be 0.2 inches, it's supposed to be 0.25. So now I change the first one, number 25, to 0.25. Notice they all scale up. So this allows you, parametric dimensions allow you to scale everything real easily with one step. So notice everything else depends on the other ones. Now I could make one twice as big as one smaller, half the size of their one, but that's all we need for that right now. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to click on the line tool. So, and I'm going to draw a line that goes right through those. That goes right through those 3 points. All right. And now, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to hit escape to get out of the line tool. Now I'm going to finish the sketch because I'm finished with that sketch. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to make the little ice cream scoops out the center there. I'm going to choose the revolve tool, and I'm going to choose half. I'm going to choose the left half of each of those. The reason why I'm getting half is because I drew that line in the middle. And now my axis, that's my profile. I'm going to click on that, select axis. I'm going to choose that line that I drew. And now I'm not going to scoop. It's going to default to 360, okay, which isn't going to work. I'm not going to go all the way. I'm going to go 180, and I'm going to change my operation from a join to a cut. Now notice it's giving me an error. Well, maybe I'm going the wrong direction, right? So maybe instead of 180, I'm going to try minus 180. If 180 worked for you, go with it. But if it doesn't work, go with minus 180 because it's trying to go the wrong direction. So that fixes the direction. Now I click OK. There we go. So I get those 3 ice cream scoops. So that's how you do activity 125, number 11.